Okay, yes, I want to talk about the next album, yeah, that I am working on, yeah. So far, I have 9 songs done, and so yes, so with the purpose was for this album a kind of to sing a little bit more serious, yeah. But and maybe in a couple songs I succeeded a little bit in that way, and not fully, yeah. But I think maybe two songs, 3 songs, maybe that I sing in general in that song, a kind of bit a little bit serious, um, and but yet I am not satisfied what I want. Yeah, is a great album, of course. Yes, is a kind of a little bit a typical DUVACH, as you see as the last few albums. Yes, there is a little bit more country rock on that album, yeah. Otherwise, it's always a kind of 80s style, yeah. And so in that album, I wanted to go a little bit more in the rock country style. So there is a couple of songs of that as well. Normally, I have still 3 songs that I am planning to make before I finish the album. There is one kind of intro that I want to make also that opens the album, yes, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with the 3 songs, because I thought I cannot, I must be, I want to close. Normally I have other plans, that I want to go, yeah. Not as a singer songwriter, yeah. I have other plans um, to work on, yeah. And I have an idea, yeah, but I have not yet fully go into that, yeah. So anyway, but yeah, I have, let's say there is one song, is a kind of a track, yeah, with the piano is released, yeah. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs released. One of these songs is a kind of just a piano solo, and at the end of the song you hear me with my stupid voice something saying, yeah. And that song is called "Don't Be So Sad," yeah. Uh, so that's a kind of extra track, in a kind of way on the album, yeah. And that will put on the right place, yeah, on the track list. But let's say, so for now, these 9 songs are finished, yeah. Of course, and like I said, 7 songs are released already, already, yeah. There is one song that I was working on. I don't know if I'm gonna continue. It's also kind of country, but I don't know if I'm gonna continue with that. It's a kind of experimental, yeah. So I will put it at the side. There is one is a kind of a hard rock that I want to do, a hard rock song, or trance. It depends, and there is still one song here that I have. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And another one, yeah. So so I don't know. I don't want to make it a kind of 14 track album out of it. Too much songs is also not so pleasant, yeah. So I want to make songs that are, you know, that I want to make is not only about the lyrics, it's also about the music itself, yeah. It's not so much always to make a point, yeah. It's also about the music, the melodies, and so it's also with the singing, the melodies, yeah. So the lyrics means, of course, something, yeah, but it's not always about that, yeah. why I make an album as a singer-songwriter. Yeah. So, but I don't know if this one that I will continue with it, but this one I must make sure. And there is another one that is, let's say, small partially all written, so it's not finished the lyrics for that song. The other song is finished, but it's kind of pop song, I think. And then it's one intro, kind of that I want for the album, kind of intro. Yes. So there's not singing or whatever. I see for now, you know, 2 songs. Yeah, a possible 3 that I still want to do. It depends, you know. But I have doubts for this one. But I have already started, but I have doubts to continue with it. Because I for the first time I have re-listened to all the songs. Normally for me it must be mouse still, yeah, no noise outside, yeah, because I have just this headphones, you know, it's not sounds close when you put it on, and it's also not perfect when you have such phones, so it must be a little bit loose on my ears, yeah, and yeah, because that's how I make music, not to my speakers, but through my headphones. Yeah. It's always the best way, personally, if you want to have it to make music, especially. Yeah. But anyway, but so the purpose of this video was that I thought, you know, I want still make an album where I singing. That's much better. Anyway, and normally I was planning for another electric guitar, so that will fit perfectly, because normally I was planning to do that, but I have still my old one, and I thought to have a kind of new sounds and more possibilities on the guitar. Also a very cheap one, but a very, for the price is for the quality is a very good price, because I have listened to it, to a couple of videos of that guitar and the electric guitar, yeah, and the price is too cheap, let's say, for the quality of the guitar. So I will see if I will get one, if it is still available, yeah, because yeah. But that's because I want to make, because after this album I have not yet released the front album art cover, or the album title. I have not released any of that yet. I wanted to wait until the album is finished. Although there is one hint in one of the songs of the album title. More I do not say, but I have not worked on the back art cover as well. So yes, and there is not much of photos that I have made. Yes, for the art photos and this and that. Yeah. Because I did want to release the album art cover first, yeah. Before I was starting to releasing the songs, I wanted to take another approach, yeah, to give each song in the kind of art photo. Yes, and then at the end of the album, when it's finished, I will release the album art cover, including the title. Yeah, but before that, I don't want to release nothing about it. But again, this video is normally about. This video is normally about. What? Yeah, about the. Then I want to continue with, as a singer-songwriter, the project that I had in mind. I will wait. Yes, I have not worked on it or whatever. I just wait for it. when I'm ready to say, okay, I have done as a singer-songwriter. Now I can focus on the on that project. Yeah, but I want to make another album after this one. Yes, it will be my 42nd album. This one, yeah. And in 6 years, yes, it's not about to make as much as possible albums. No, no, of course not. But it's something that I want to, like I said, I want to close that door in a kind of way. I want to be satisfied with the last album, and the last album must be an album that I don't go to crazy stuff, you know. I enjoying myself, yes, but I want to make. The last couple albums was a kind of not serious in a kind of way, you know, more like a comic humor, joking around, and there are some. The lyrics are, of course, in general serious topics, yeah, but I bring it always with the humor, kind of in a funny way, yeah. And the music videos as well, and I enjoy I have fun with it, yeah, of course, obviously, otherwise I will not to do it, but it gets a little bit annoying, because it gets a little bit annoying, yeah, because I want to make an album where I sing a little bit in a serious way, normally in a way, yes, and there is one song that I give an example of. It is already done. I can release that later on, yes, from the album, yeah. That is the kind of example what I mean. There is another one that will also be in that way, but I want to make a full album in that way, yeah. And I kind of that's why after this one will planning another one, another album. To be as simple as I can on that album, and also for the album art cover, yes. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next year after this album is finished. So okay.